Good morning, guys, or good night, wherever you are. Um, this is a trade recap, my second trade recap on the channel. I was pretty bullish. I traded Euro USD. I'm moving over to Forex. So coming into this, I was pretty bullish because of the trend. The price was expecting bullish structure, and also the DXY was bearish. So pretty bullish bias. Okay. I was looking for 15-minute structure close to like 940. 15-minute bullish structure close to 940. And we got this 15-minute inversion right here. This 15-minute inverse fair value gap price so disrespected it, and yeah, we got an inversion, and I was more to take a trade of that aside from anything else. And we're trading into a 4-hour gap, so this right here, let me just mark that out with a line so I can make this look is less cluttered and you can understand it better. Right now, we're trading into a 4-hour gap. This white line right here is a CE of the 4-hour bearish fair value gap. So I knew that I wasn't going to get much out of longs, but the 10 a.m. is going to be a bullish move. So I just had to do what I had to do, ideally. Okay, so we came into this, right? We came in, I marked out the 1 minute move that caused that 15-minute inversion. So that's a thing about my strategy. Whenever I'm marking out PD arrays, I always mark out the 1 minute move that made the PD array. But whenever it inverses said PD array, so let's say an inversion of a fair value gap or an order block turns into a breaker block, I will mark out the 1 minute move that caused that inversion, that caused that PD array to be disrespected. So I marked out that 1 minute move, that 1 minute range, and I marked out my OTE levels and I marked out my FRVP. Now, coming into this, we have the 0 0.5, the CE of the range that lines up with the CE of the IFVG that has 108 to 56. So 108 buying volume to 56. And coming down here, we have another level, the 705 level, that has high amounts. And we also have the 6.2 level that has way higher amounts of buying volume than the 0.5 level. The reason why I didn't put my limit at the 6.2 level is because I understand DOLs. What is DOLs? DOLs is draws on liquidity. Okay, so saying that to say this, if something or somewhere on the chart has a stronger draw to price, like a magnet, price will go there. Okay, price will tend to go to that level more often than not. Now, we have the CE of the IFVG. We have high buying volume and it's in line with the CE, so it can rebalance this extremely large move up. I wasn't expecting it to go any lower, but it did. It did. It rejected directly off the volume bar, but that's cool. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. At least we didn't get stopped out. Okay, it came down. I put my limit here, which it bam completely tested it. Okay, after it touched it, came down. I was panicking a little bit, if I'm being honest, because I thought that I had the wrong bias in mind. But it proceeded to go up, chop, 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 and then it touched the CE. It was a pretty short trade. Okay, I entered at 10:15 and then it was over at 10:40. That's a short period of time in my book compared to how I was trading before. So yeah, that's a trade recap. Marked out a 15-minute bullish PD array, then hopped down to the 1 minute, marked out the OTE and the FRVP, looked for whichever OTE level had the highest amount of buying volume, and then I also inlined it with any PD arrays or any draws on liquidity to make sure that price will go there and my order doesn't get filled. and then clean trade. Clean trade. It could have been better because, like, compared to the movement on US 100 on NQ, compared to this movement, it could have definitely been better. But it's whatever, man. It's whatever. So yeah, that's my trade. That's the trade I took today. I'll be passing this eval either tomorrow or Wednesday. As I said before, my last trade recap. Just don't rush evals. Or you should take your time with them. Ideally, take your time with them. If it's not tomorrow, then it's Wednesday. And if I don't see any potential trades Wednesday, then I'm not trading. And if I don't pass the eval Wednesday, I'm simply just gonna wait until January. And yeah, that's it. Peace.